Welcome alongside at the 74th Annual Macomb Western Holiday Basketball Tournament for this 9:30 scheduled start. Make it more like 9:45 when this one will tip off as the Pittsfield Sockies take on the Kewanee Whethersfield Flying Geese. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hill. Jack's alongside as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We are here at 9 o'clock this morning with a contest. We're here at 9:20-ish tonight. Jack will be up from his nap in just a moment, and we're certainly glad you've chosen to join us. And this game and all of our games we bring you here on Central Illinois Sports are only possible thanks to the sponsorship from area businesses. And that tongue will wake up here in a moment, too. Maybe I'll be able to speak.
Go ahead, Elmer.
Maybe I'll be able to speak as well. But our sponsors include Great Rivers Bank, the City of Pittsfield, Trash Queen, Press Yours on You, FCA of West Central Illinois, Matt Hughes Channel Seeds, Deer Wester Grain Services, Illinois FBFM, Bob Ray, Pike County Real Estate, Illini Community Hospital, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Abney Home Improvement, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Cascom, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Lanham Chiropractic, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, Gianni's Pizza, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Best Systems, Bowlers Universe, Steve Smith Painting, Real Net and Twine, and the Pike County Express. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping to bring this game to you tonight. It's the Flying Geese. They're 6-3. The Sockies are 4-6 on the season. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show right after this timeout.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
We welcome you back on Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Sockies and the Flying Geese of Kewanee Wethersfield in the final game of the first day of the 74th Annual Macomb Western Holiday Boys Basketball Tournament. And Jack's got a look at what's happened so far throughout the action here today at Western Hall.
9 o'clock this morning, we brought you that Liberty-Brown County game. Liberty came from behind and got the 63-48 win in that one. Second half, outscoring Brown County 45-24. Rockridge held true to form and defeated Canton 51-27. Monmouth Roseville with a slight upset over Eureka 60-53. It was Abington Avon in the game we brought your way, 45-14 over Camp Point Central. Farmington defeated Illini West 57-28. Macomb got the win over Lewiston on the 6:30 game tonight, 58-39. And West Hancock just won a few moments ago, and I don't have the final on that one because it's not up on the board yet, but they won by about 15 points, kind of going away over Illini Bluffs. That brings us to game number 9 of the day, Kewanee Wethersfield, the Flying Geese, and the Pittsfield Sockies, two tried and true long tradition basketball programs. Jeff Parsons, an assistant coach at Camp Point Central back in the Merv Joseph days when Coach Rafferty was there.
You got to stop Merv.
And an Illinois college graduate. We've known Jeff, seen him in the summertime in a lot of shootouts in Jacksonville and much more. Looking forward to seeing his team tonight, too.
Well, they return a first-team AP All-Stater in Colton Quagliano. He's a junior at about the 1,400-point mark in his career now, and he's a ton, averaging over 25 points a game for this Kewanee Whethersfield squad. And the only maybe better individual player in this tournament is Drake Hamill of West Hancock, who put up 19 in the first half of their game, and he's averaging 32 points a game on the season. So two pretty good individuals. I know there's a lot of folks that would be excited to see those two teams and those two players match up, but the Sakis are hoping they can have something to say about this one before the night is over.
We can also tell you at Waverly, West Central got the win over Greenfield Northwestern 66-35 today. North Mac over Carrollton 65-61. Athens beat North Green 82-58. A 66-39 win for Tri-City over Springfield Lutheran. Auburn over Triopia 63-50. Rout all over Pawnee 67-35. And New Berlin defeated Lincolnwood 50-35. South County and Edinburgh playing in the nightcap there also. Also, we know the Rout girls were knocked off, the number 2 seed at Beardstown, knocked off by unrated Liberty. And so that was, we know Liberty's got a nice team, but somewhat of an upset to see the number 2 team knocked out in the first day. Pittsfield and Brown County each went 1-1. They'll play each other tomorrow, I believe, at 3 o'clock, and Steve Surratt will have that call for us tomorrow on BCHornetsports.com, on MixLR.com. But today, we've got Kewanee, Wethersfield, and Pittsfield. We'll tell you more on the pregame show, on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after these.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triopia and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Welcome back alongside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Berry, Liberty, and Pittsfield. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve all of your banking needs. Find out more about their services by visiting greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, as we take a look at Kewanee Wethersfield and Jeff Parsons' squad, they are 6-4 on the season up to this date. Beat Stark County 74-65 on November 25th. On the 26th, beat Putnam County 57-47. Then Bureau Valley 56-26 on the 27th. On the 29th, they lost to Elmwood 44-43, and then to Anawan the next night 51-50. The important part about that is those are squads that will be in the regional sectional complex down the road. Then they got a win over Sherrard 57-50. Lost to Eastland 64-61. Henry How do you pronounce
Szechuan.
Szechuan?
Yeah, you remember the Szechuan house? You used to order beef and broccoli from there? Same thing.
Peas and gravy. Yeah, 63-59. And they beat Brimfield 51-44. And if you take a look at most of those squads, those are teams that have been in the sectionals over the last 15 years. That Brimfield squad, of course, has had some good records too. The Sakis started off at 2-2 in their own tournament this year at Pittsfield in the Turkey tournament. A loss to Route 62-47 in a game that was very close for the first three quarters. Beat Camp Point Central 43-31. Lost to Lovejoy 60-34. Beat Western 59-48, a team who tonight knocked off Southeastern, one of the losses for Pittsfield. Pittsfield beat Minden Unity 60-32 before that tough loss to Southeastern 42-36. Lost 67-43 to West Central. Riverton beat them 54-41. Jerseyville a 49-27 win over Pittsfield, and then they beat North Green 57-53. Moral of the story is the Sakis, if they're going to get the win, if they get into the 50s, they seem to do quite well for themselves, but they need to put some points on the board. This Kewanee Wethersfield squad is not an extremely tall team, so the Sakis will have a height advantage, so we'll see if the tenacity can be there also.
Pittsfield coming off of a win over North Green. What was that? Seems like a long time ago. Last Friday? Seems like longer ago than that, doesn't it? And a little bit of a break. They've had an opportunity to get back in the gym and work on a couple of little things and work on what they're going to do to try to slow down Colton Quagliano. And, Jack, when you have a kid like this, you're never going to shut out a scorer like Quagliano. When you put up 1,400 points and you're only 9 games into your junior season, obviously you can put the ball in the hoop. But you're trying to slow him down and maybe limit some of the other scores for this squad and see if you can make this game somewhere in the 40s at the end.
He's a slight-built young man, not extremely tall. I mean, you know, he's a 6-foot-tall junior, probably about 160 pounds or so, but you're going to have to body up on him, and I'm sure his quickness will cause some problems. One of the keys we talked about, and we talk about all the time, is the guard play on defense for the Sakis has to improve to stop that dribble penetration and keep from getting those big guys in foul trouble.
Yeah, you'd think you'd see the Sakis play quite a bit of zone tonight. That would be my guess, to try to negate Quagliano's ability to get to the rim and try to slow that down a little bit, make him beat you from the outside. But he's a kid that can shoot it from the perimeter as well. But Pittsfield's got to expose the one-on-one matchups they're going to get against the man-to-man offense of this Kewanee Wethersfield squad. This is a contest that Will Guthrie and Carter Klatt could both get big point totals if they play up to their ability.
And you saw Cooper Priest get into double figures his last game. That would be very helpful also.
That it would be. Jack, thank you for that. Hey, let's pause for our final break.
Appreciate
it. On the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Starting lineups, play-by-play, the Sakis and the Flying Geese. Your way next.
At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Well, thanks to Great Rivers Bank for being our pregame sponsor as always here on Central Illinois Sports. We arrived at Western Hall at about 7:30 this morning. Not that I want you to feel badly for us, but it is 9:37 and we're getting ready to kick off the final game of the day. Jack, who's bringing us those starting lineups?
Well, they're going to be brought to you by Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loans. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. Member FDIC is Great Rivers Bank, and Damon will take great care of you.
4-6 are the Pittsfield Sockies and our head coach, Brad Tomhave. They'll start the following at a guard, a 6'3 senior, Cooper Priest. At a second guard, a 6'2 junior, Peyton Absent. At the third guard, the 6' junior, Cade Tomhave. At a forward, a 6'3 sophomore, Carter Klatt. And at the other forward, the 6'6 senior, Will Guthrie. Guthrie, Klatt, Tomhave, Abs, and Priest for the 4-6 Sockies. For the Kewanee Whethersfield Flying Geese, 6-3 under head coach Jeff Parsons. Their lineup looks like this. At a guard, a 5'8 junior, Waylon Bryant. At another guard, the 6' junior, Colton Quagliano. And the third guard is the 6'1 senior, Isaiah Franklin. At a forward, he's a 6'2 junior, Brady Kelly. And at the other forward, the 6'2 senior, Tevin Baker. Baker, Kelly, Franklin, Quagliano, and Bryant for the 6-3 Flying Geese. The Geese will be in the home whites with the green numbers and black trim. The Sockies are wearing the reds tonight with the black numbers and white trim.
Waylon Bryant. If that's not a country singer, I don't know what one is.
Well, most of us don't know what a country singer is at this point in time, Jack. I don't know if you've listened to country music in the last 10 years or so, but it reminds you a lot of, well, the same song over and over and over again. Sockies looking to pull an upset here as Kewanee Whethersfield, the favored team. Not too many of the teams that have come in non-favored have gone down today.
Eureka would be about the only one that comes to mind, and I'm not sure that really was an upset, but I guess we'll see.
Just about ready to kick this one off for the Sockies and the Flying Geese. Guthrie will jump in the center for Pittsfield. For Kewanee Wethersfield, it will be Brady Kelly, the 6'2 junior. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Thanks to Jacob, our cameraman, throughout the day today. He'll be having the play-by-play in the second quarter as well. And the tip is up and controlled by the Sockies as Priest has the basketball. And he'll get it off to Tomhave, and they'll look to work against the man-to-man of Kewanee Wethersfield. Right side with it is Guthrie. Guthrie looking in the paint, can't find Klatt. He'll dribble toward the top of the key. Give it off to Apps. Apps holds it high above his head, down low. Slipping free was Guthrie off the window and in for two. And it's 2-0 Sockies in the early going. Quagliano has it into the front court, draws Tomhave in the matchup there. Tried the step-back move. Bryant now on the pass. He'll work it on the bounce between the circles to Franklin. Ball handoff goes to Quagliano. He holds the ball way out front on the right side over to Franklin. Franklin lets him run through the couple of curl screens over to Quagliano. He'll try to make a move in against Tomhave. Lost the ball for a second. Gains it back. Top of the key. Waylon Bryant for three, and it's good. Waylon Bryant with the tray and gives the Geese a 3-2 lead. 7:07 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Little three-quarter court pressure for Kewanee Wethersfield. Guthrie with it. Needs to get it across. Dangerous pass that Priest is able to run down for the Sockies. Off to Apps. And Pittsfield on the attack for the second time here tonight. Apps has picked up the bounce out near the half-court line. Finds Tomhave. Not great spacing offensively for the Sockies right now. Now they'll get it in action as they get it to the wing left side. Guthrie with the basketball. Out front to Priest. Priest with his eyes in the paint. Finds Klatt left wing. Dishes over to Apps. Apps lets him run through the screens in the paint. Now to Guthrie. They swing it around from Priest to Tomhave right side. Down on the block to Klatt. Little give and go back to Tomhave. Fakes now, rises and shoots. Won't go. And the rebound down to Kelly, his first. To Quagliano. Into the front court finds Bryant. Bryant with it against Apps. Little shake and bake move. Lost the ball but runs it back down to Quagliano. And the Flying Geese will set up the offensive attack here. Maybe the Flying V. Out top with it to Kelly. Holds it high above his head there. Patient with the ball is Wethersfield here in the early going. Now the ball knocked out of bounds off of Kelly, and that'll be a turnover on Kewanee Whethersfield. Tom Have forced that turnover, the first of the day by either squad.
Kate Tomei playing very aggressive out there, and they'll let you play a little bit in this tournament normally.
Is this mine?
It is.
Thank you. Priest with the basketball. He'll work it in the backcourt to Tom Have. Yet to cross, now to Priest. Need to get it across, close to 10, and Priest will take it across just in the nick of time. Drives inside to the rim and off, and in for two.
How about that with Cooper Priest being strong to the basket? Second lead change. Saki's up 4-3.
4-3 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Quagliano, a step back tray on the way, no good. Tom Have the board for Pittsfield on the weak side, his first. He'll take it toward the front court against the pressure defense of Waylon Bryant. Apps, top of the key to Guthrie. Turns and faces. Gets it to Tom Have right side, who was calling for the ball. Lob pass down low, Klatt. No help side man. Layup good. Saki's up 6-3. At the 5:19 mark of the first, their largest lead of this affair. Quagliano brings it into the front court for the white-clad Geese. A little shovel pass off to Bryant, to Kelly. Around to Quagliano near the sideline, right in front of Todd Plattner. Top of the key, Quagliano. Double team comes his way. Works the ball out of his hands to Kelly. Over to Quagliano, might have traveled, no call. Gets inside, throws one up to the rim, no good, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot a pair.
Maybe Cooper Priest picks up that foul. We'll take a look. It's either him or Tom Have. Looks like it's going to be Priest.
Klatt.
Klatt's going to pick up the foul. I'll be darned. His first, team first. Quagliano to the free throw line. 6-3 Saki's 4:55 from the first. Quagliano with his first point on the made free throw.
Real and Twine, they're located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine.
Quagliano's second one also nothing but the bottom of the net.
He was silky smooth on those. Noah Gay is into the game for the Sakis as Klatt took a chair a moment ago. Gay, the 6'1 senior. Into the front court, Tom Have on the dribble drive. Has picked up the bounce, finds Gay. Power dribble off the window, and the Sakis have gotten the ball in the paint on their scoring opportunities, and they lead 8-5. 4:37 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Four guys with 2 points apiece. That's what you like to see.
Quagliano spins through a couple of men, still on the dribble, gets his man off his feet, fadeaway shot, it's no good. Rebound down to Tevin Baker. His putback won't fall, but he's fouled by Guthrie, and Baker to the stripe for the first time tonight.
Sakis didn't put a body on anybody on the rebound that time. Baker will go to the free throw line. Sakis lead at 8-5. Some good rebounding philosophy there, and they would have had the ball with a 3-point lead in the basketball. Instead, free throws to be shot the other way. First one is good by Baker as he fell across the line as it went through.
It looked like he had a lot of comfort there at the stripe that time, a little off balance.
Never could understand why a person falls that far forward, but he does the first time. Second one, ball tipped away. Sakis don't box out.
Into Quagliano, turnaround shot no good. Rebound down to Guthrie for the Sakis. 8-6 Pittsfield, 4:15 to play in the first. Tom Have into the front court on the drive. Works a pass that's tipped out of bounds. No, they'll say saved in, and still alive, and it comes free to Bryant. He'll drive in. Down low to Quagliano. Fakes, up and in for two, and we're tied at 8. I don't know how that man wasn't out of bounds on the sideline on this side, but it'll be a turnover on the Sakis there first. And with 3:55 to play in the first, we're tied at 8 points apiece. Tom Have into the front court. Finds Guthrie. Throws it across on the left side to Priest. Priest playing with some good confidence right now.
And that game the other night helped him out a little bit.
Guthrie toward the top of the key to Cooper Priest. Off to Gay. Gay fakes the three, got his man off of his feet. Over to Apps. Good look from downtown. He missed it off the back iron. And the rebound run down by Waylon Bryant. Bryant to Quagliano into the front court. He's full speed ahead. Not going to give this one up, is he? Nice pass right at the last moment to Kelly. And his shot is up and no good. And they'll call a foul on the Sakis. And if that's Will Guthrie, that'll be his second.
It is Guthrie, I do believe. It will be his second. And you kind of hoped it went the other direction, but it did not.
I feel like Guthrie was in about 3 foot of the man to be able to touch him.
First free throw up and good by Franklin. His first point of the game. Gives us our third lead change of the night already.
Scranton and Klatt into the game. Tom Have and Guthrie take a chair.
Guthrie will have to sit a long time. Second one up by Franklin. Also good, and the Geese are showing how to shoot free throws.
Franklin will take a chair. As into the contest is Cale Nelson, a 6-foot junior. Also out there, Tucker Miller, a 6'3 junior.
Biggest lead to the ball game for the Geese, this 2-point lead.
And they'll pressure the Sakis here with 3:24 to play in the first. As Scranton, the sophomore, that was a trip by Gay not called. Scranton, the sophomore, trying to play the point now. Gay into the front court, finds Apps. Apps with the ball fake. He'll drive to the free throw line, leaves it off on the baseline to Klatt. Out front, Scranton. 3:09 to play first quarter. 10-8. Saki's on the short end right now. Free throw line, Gay gets a touch. Skips it across to Scranton. Fakes the three. Now is bumped into. Ball knocked free, but they say play on, boys. Out front with it is Apps. Apps to Gay on the left wing. He'll look down low to Klatt. Klatt with a move. Now out top to Apps for a deep three ball on the way, and this time he connects.
You need that to happen early for him to give him some confidence.
11-10, Saki's on top. 2:43 to play in the first. Fourth lead change already on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Coagliano with it. Double team comes his way. He splits it. Now he's fouled by Gay, and they had him right where they wanted him. Just no reason to reach in there.
Keep your feet. Don't jump. Don't leave your feet, because that young man gets himself in a little bit of trouble if you give him an opportunity.
He is quick, though, isn't he?
But
He saw that in the early going.
But he's forced the ball a lot already.
You don't score 1,400 points 9 games into your junior year by not shooting it, Jack. That's been my theory for a long time, and now you get a second foul on Noah Gay as he's just a half a step late as they were trying to pound the ball into the paint.
His second, and that'll bring Tomei back into the game.
So no Gay with 2 fouls.
I think he's a guy that even with 2 fouls, you could probably take a chance and play him a little bit longer than you would some of your starters.
Will Guthrie with 2 fouls, and the Sakis with 5 fouls here. 2:27 to play in the first. Now ball knocked into the backcourt. They'll say it was tipped by Priest. Sakis with 5 fouls, none for the Geese so far. Here's Bryant, drives in, got himself into some trouble, and they'll say the Sakis knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wethersfield Geese underneath.
Couple quick feet steps there that could have been travel pretty easy.
Coagliano to inbound. You always have to look for the ball to come back to the inbounder. Now a shot put up and blocked by Nelson. He'll get it back, put it up, won't fall. Rebound tipped around and comes to Nate Scranton. Scranton with the ball to Tom Have. 2:07 to play in the first. 11-10 Saki's on top and on the attack here. Tom Have with it toward the left wing. Looking for an opening. He'll try the dribble drive in. Got caught on the baseline. Needs some help out of a double team. Finds Scranton on the opposite side. He'll toe the line. Fire a three, and it's good.
Boom.
Scranton from downtown to make it 14-10 Saki's. 1:48 to play in the first. Their largest lead of this affair. Coagliano trying the answer on the step back three. Wet that time. Splash, it goes through the net. And Colton Coagliano with a tray to answer. Tomave in the backcourt, yet to use a dribble, and Brad Tomave says timeout. We'll pause as well. 1:34 to play in the first. 14-13. Saki's on top of the Flying Geese. Back with you after this.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
14-13, Saki's with the basketball and the lead with 1:34 left in the first quarter. Full court pressure. Let's see if Scranton and company can break that.
Inbounds pass comes to Tom Have. He and Apps will look to bring it up against. It's just a full court man for Kewanee right now. Apps will bring it across on the pass to Priest near the sideline right side. 1:24 to play in the first quarter. Saki's a 1-point lead. Scranton with it out front on the pass from Priest. Gets it to Klatt. Klatt lets him run through back door. Look for an opening. Finds Priest on the back cut. He'll drive in, put it off the window and in for 2 more. Nice find and a good finish by Priest to make it 16-13 Saki's. 1:07 to play in the first. Coagliano with a little shake and bake move. Drives in. Shot up off the window. Won't roll through. Rebound to Tomave, his second of the day. And he'll work it toward the front court with a minute to play in the first half. Tomave full speed ahead. Try to work a pass that's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Saki's underneath here.
No reason to be in a big hurry. You're up by 3 against a team that's favored. 54 seconds left in the quarter.
Apps inbounds the ball to Priest. Tomave now Scranton. They look for the pin, wasn't open. Instead, Apps. He comes off the three-point line with it to Tomave for a tray on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound on the offensive side, though. Scranton kept it alive. Run down by Coagliano, though, as the ball went sailing toward the out-of-bounds line. Into the front court with it is Cale Nelson to Coagliano with Klatt on him. Kicks to the corner. Bryant, good look, 3-ball short. Rebound, Klatt with it for the Saki's.
Oh, somebody had his arm about pulled him down.
I think it was Scranton, though. 23 seconds to play in the first. 16-13 Saki's with the lead and the basketball here in the waning moments of this first quarter. They'll stack it up at the free throw line. Top of the key, Tom Have. Dribbles toward the right wing. Out front with it. Ball tipped, stolen away by Coagliano with the steal. The second turnover. He'll drive in, put up a shot. It's good. And the Sockies with a big turnover there. 5 seconds to play in the quarter. Tomave toward the front court. He will fire a half-court shot. It is up and nearly went in. But it did not, and that means it's a 16-15 lead for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Kewanee Whethersfield Flying Geese. We're back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slice of turkey and a slice of your Wi-Fi.
What's your Wi-Fi password? What's your network ID?
Your feast is prepared, but is your internet?
It's taking forever. So slow. We can't connect.
Don't worry, you can have your family over without leaving their data needs in the cold. Make sure your holidays are full of cheer by staying connected with Cascom. Call us today and receive a free install on all internet services. 1-800-252-1799.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
Sockies lead at 16-15. Kewanee will have the basketball. Sockies 7 of 11, 62%, 2 of 5 from the arc. Kewanee 4 of 11, 36%, 2 of 4 from the arc. And 5 for 5 from the free throw line is Kewanee. 0 to 5 on the fouls right now. Sockies have been called for 5.
Here's a ball picked out of the air by Apps. Turnover on the Wethersfield Geese. Their second as he took it right away from Coagliano on a little nonchalant pass. Apps has it into the front court. He, Tom Have, Scranton, Clements, and Klatt, the 5 for the Sockies right now. Klatt with the basketball. Ball handoff to Scranton. Fakes the drive. Throws it back out to Clements. Top of the key, Scranton. Dribble drive in. Kicks to the corner. Apps. 3 ball on the way. Too hard. He'll get his own rebound, though. Drives back in. Jump stop. Floater in the lane. Won't go. And the rebound this time to Cale Nelson. Nelson will work the ball to Coagliano. 7:20 to play in the half. 16-15. Sockies on top. Coagliano on the attack, though. He'll fire away from 3. No good. Scranton with the board for the Sockies. He'll bring it toward the front court. Man behind him, and Scranton's got eyes in the back of his head.
He's tough, solid, smart, does a lot of good things for a sophomore.
Here's Tomave with the basketball. Man riding him like a horse, and they'll say either a saddle or a foul, and they'll call the foul.
Kelly will pick up the foul. His first, team first, 7:02 left in the half, and Kewanee picks up their first foul of the ball game.
Well, the Sockies have gotten some open looks down low, so it's hard to draw contact when you're the only man in the paint. Inbounds pass to Tom Have. 7 minutes to play in the half. 16-15. Sockies with the lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tom Have holds it out front. Now he'll start a bounce. Wants to work a little one-on-one against Coagliano. Not really. He'll get it off to Klatt as the Sockies run the offense down to Apps. His shot just a little long. Soaring in to tie up the man, though, is Joel Clemens. And look at him go after the ball.
What a job by Clemens again. Remember him against Jerseyville? He came in and played with tenaciousness, and he came back in and did it again.
Yeah, somebody a little fire under him, and, man, he's really taken that to heart.
He took on a big man.
Inbounds pass comes into Klatt. He'll work a pass that's stolen away by Coagliano, his second steal, and he'll get a layup out of the deal. It's off the window and in for 2. And the Flying Geese lead 17-16.
5 lead change.
6:33 to play in the second quarter.
Lazy pass turnover.
Apps into the front court, out top Scranton, turns down the 3. He'll work it over on the left wing to Clements. Looks in the paint, not open. Out top, Tom Have. Sockies have not been hot from 3 in this contest. 6:17 to play in the second quarter. To Clements, he's behind the arc left side. And with the three-point line, as Tom Have will fire a deep 3, it's too hard. As the three-point line, 3 of them here. And the college line, the women's college line, and then the high school line, it kind of screws with the offense. They're way out. Here's Klatt, gets a nice pass down low. Who threw that? Scranton?
I think he did.
Into Klatt, and he'll put it in for 2 more.
6th lead change.
Coagliano, nobody stopped the ball. He'll drive in, fire one up, no good. On the rebound, it goes out of bounds. It'll be.
Oh, no.
I think they're going to get together and talk about this.
Coagliano was over the back on that also, and they did get it switched as Brad Gooding came up and said, no, that's not what happened, and he got it changed.
Well, oftentimes you see a play like that where they could have called a foul, and maybe the ball went off of Pittsfield, and they'll give it to the team that didn't get the foul called on them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that didn't happen either. They just missed it in the beginning.
In the beginning.
I'll just be a little John Hull on that one. Be nice and blunt.
Here's Apps with the basketball. A little pick and roll. Threw it behind the man, but right there, Johnny on the spot is Cooper Priest to Tomave. He was long on his first couple shots, so he said, step back. Trey on the way, good. 21-17 Sockies, tying their largest lead of the contest. 5:25 to play in the second.
Stop Quagliano. That's the key on the drive. Not necessarily the shot, but the drive.
I think it's easier said than done, though.
Yeah.
With it left side is Bryant.
He
Bryant
forces a lot.
to Quagliano. You fake a pass, now fire a deep three himself. It's too hard. Rebound, skying high for it was Clapp, but he couldn't control with two hands. And so it'll be ball out of bounds to the Flying Geese underneath.
Could you hear Coach Plattner yelling, 2 hands, 2 hands?
I could. All the way from up here in the rafters. Lob pass comes in to the man in Brady Kelly, and the Sockies were caught flat-footed that time.
Yeah, Apps was not paying attention, picks up his first foul, 16 foul, shooting foul. This squad already 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Sockies with the 5:03 mark on the Trash Queen scoreboard, lead at 21-17. And this is Kelly at the free throw line looking for his first points of the night. He'll put the first one up, and it's short. Maybe we found a guy that can't shoot free throws.
Jack, did I tell you, you know you've gotten old when you're excited about getting a robot vacuum for Christmas? You know what I named it? Janet Clino. Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Second one up and good by Kelly.
Late 90s politics for you.
Good luck with that.
5 minutes to play in the half. I thought it was funnier than that. 21-18 advantage for the Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Into the front court, Tom Ave with the basketball. Double team coming his way. He'll work a pass. Well, he was trying to get it to Scranton, and it just went wide.
It wasn't close. 4th turnover of the ball game against the Sockies.
4:49 to play in the half. Sockies a 3-point lead and looking to take care of the basketball a little bit better the next time, but right now they're trying for a defensive stop.
Gain some confidence on your play.
Colton Coagliano into the front court, and he's fouled by Cooper Priest, and Coagliano will shoot the one and bonus. 4:41 to play in the half, and bonus time for the Geese.
And the Geese have been called for 1 foul. Coagliano, who's perfect from the free throw line at 2 for 2, has 7 points. 6 for 7 is the squad from Kewanee Wethersfield. 4:41 left in the half, 21-18, and he misses the first. The man's over the back, no call. Rebound by Carter Clapp.
To Scranton, he'll work it to Tom Have. Across into the front court, kicks in the corner to Apps. He'll try the dribble drive in. He gets inside, puts up a little floater, rattles 3/4 of the way down and comes back out. That's not a bad shot for the Sockies. They just couldn't get it to go. Coagliano with it into the front court, drives in, lost his footing, and just lost it out of bounds. A turnover on the Geese.
Their 3rd turnover of the ball game.
Hey, Jack, coming up on December 28th at Bowlers Universe, Tim Hart's going to be entertaining you from 8 until 11. That night you can sign up for the annual Moonlight Bowling on New Year's Eve. It starts at 7 o'clock. It's a very, very popular event. Check it all out at Bowlers Universe. And then on New Year's Day, that's January 1st, 2020, they'll have brunch, 9 to noon.
You're excited.
Hey, that's my middle name, actually. Excited. Into the front court with it is Tom Have. 4:10 to play in the second quarter. 21-18 Sockies with the advantage. Been that score for a while. Apps gets it to Klatt. Klatt from 6. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Now it's knocked loose. Tom Have will run it down out front. Fires a 3. It's long. Rebound. Apps was over the back, not called. Priest tried to save it in bounds, and it's out of bounds off of the Geese. It'll be Socky ball, and here comes Big Noah Petty into the game for the first time.
I'm going to tell you what, rebounding, the Sockies have been whipped on pretty heavily for a team that's not very tall. And Joel Clements came in and gave him a little energy. Let's hope Petty can do the same.
Noah Petty, the 6'4" senior.
He's a big one.
Trying to throw it inside. It's stolen away by Coagliano, his 3rd steal, and Tom will wrap him up at the half-court line and foul him instead of giving up the layup at the other end.
Well, he fouled him pretty early. That's the 8th team foul. Coagliano to the free throw line. 2 for 3 from there. 6 for 8 is Kewanee. Sockies haven't been close to the charity stripe as Kewanee's been called for 1 foul in the first half. 3:47 left in the half. First one up and good. He's got 8 in the ball game.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Now it's just a matter of the Sockies getting some rebounding and taking care of the basketball. Second one up by Coagliano was also good. He's got 9 of his team's 20.
And sitting down now is Waylon Bryant. I'll call him Waylon Jennings before the night's over. It's just an inevitable fact of life. It's a 21-20 ball game. Socky lead cut to 1. Tom Have finds Apps. Still in the backcourt. He and Scranton look to bring it across. Scranton still on the dribble, trying to get it, and he does. Scranton works it over to Apps, left wing. Fakes now, drives. Man steps in at the last second and takes the ball away. Turnover number 5 on the Sock.
6.
Call it the 6th turnover. Coagliano into the front court. He'll fire a 3 off the bounce. It's no good. And the rebound down to Peyton Apps.
His 3rd.
3:18 to play in the second quarter. 21-20. Sockies with the advantage and the basketball. Now a ball that comes to Cooper Priest. He'll drive inside, gets down low. Ball knocked loose, and it's stolen away again. Turnover number 7. Priest, I think, just needed to go up that time.
Yeah.
He didn't realize how close to the rim he was. Here's a 3 in transition on the way by Cale Nelson. It's no good. Weak side rebound to Kelly, out to Coagliano for a 3. Gets his feet under him, and he knocks it down. And Jeff Parsons wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 2:53 to play in the half. 23-21 advantage for Kewanee Wethersfield now over the Sockies. We're back with you after this.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
7 lead changes already in the contest, and right now it's Kewanee Wethersfield on top, 23-21 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen offering affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters to Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties in the surrounding area. Call to learn more at 217-320-4320. Also, if you know of any information about the vandalism that took place at the Pittsfield Pinstone Airport, please call the Pike County Sheriff's Department or the Pittsfield City Police, the
Crime Stoppers.
State Police, Crime Stoppers, your friend with a big stick, anybody really, you could call them.
Go over and thump them real good, just haul them to the police station.
Take care of it.
Yeah. That's something we don't want to put up with, and when you mess with the airport, that's a federal offense, and let's hope they get caught and prosecuted. I almost said crucified.
Well,
that's a little severe.
You know, the thing about it is it's probably an effective punishment. Not very many people going to get a mess with that one. All right, hey, we're back to live action here. 2:45 to play in the second quarter. Scranton has the ball in the backcourt for the Sockies. He'll work it across now as the man was coming hard from behind in Coagliano. He plays hard on the defensive end, too. Thame into Priest. Out to Apps. Turns down the 3. Dribble drive in. Got the man off of his feet. Shot up no good. Fouled, and he'll shoot a pair.
Hey, free throws for the Sockies, and let's see who that one's going to be on. That's going to go against Kelly. That will be his second. 2 fouls, both on him. Got him in foul trouble. Apps to the free throw line. He's got 3 on the day. Sockies have Priest with 4 and a bunch of people with 3. First one by Apps is no good. Come on, let's make those free throws.
Kevin Baker kind of looked at Kelly and said, "What were you jumping for? I had the man down here. Just stay down." He's been proven to be a pretty stout defender as Baker. Here's Tucker Miller into the game, the 6'3" junior for the second time. A lot of juniors on the squad for Kewanee Wethersfield.
Balanced scoring on the Socky side, Coagliano on the other side. Apps at the second. It's too hard also, and the rebound comes off to the big man, Baker.
2:28 to play in the half, 23-21 advantage for the Flying Geese, looking to extend here.
This is where you need a big stop. You don't want them getting an advantage on you going into half if you can keep from it.
Ball in the corner goes to Franklin. Around the key, it comes to Coagliano from Nelson. Coagliano wants to back out and go at Apps, possibly a little 1-4 high here. He'll pass it over on the wing to Kelly. Down in the paint, check that was Franklin. They try to work it in. Baker's pass was a little soft to Miller that time, and it was knocked out of bounds.
I think Priest almost could have grabbed it. Here comes a man in that forgot to check in.
Right over the boards he came to Brady Kelly, and he says, "I've got 2 fouls, but I think I can play on this end." He'll sit Baker down. 2:02 to play in the second quarter, 23-21. Geese with the advantage, and the basketball underneath their own hoop. Nelson to throw it in. Does so left side to Coagliano. He's into a double team out there near the half-court line. Just trying to dribble a free. Dribbles between his legs. Rises, shoots, and fires. No good. Rebound fought for, and Coagliano somehow came out of that mess with it.
Get tougher on the boards, boys.
1:45 to play in the second quarter. 23-21 Geese, and a second chance opportunity here. Coagliano off of the screen. Has 2 defenders running at him. That means somebody has to be open. It's Kelly on a little skip pass, and it's knocked away by Klatt and rebounded by Scranton on the shot block by Carter Klatt. Tom Have with it. He'll try the dribble drive in. Found an opening. Little runner up, no good. Good rebounding position by Klatt, but the ball bounced too high. Now it's nearly thrown out of bounds by Kelly, but Coagliano with a nice catch. He'll try the little behind the back dribble. 1:15 to play second quarter. Over on the left wing to Nelson. Goes down low to Kelly. Fade away from 10, no good. Rebound fought for underneath, and they'll call a foul on the Sockies as Tucker Miller was fighting for the board, and he'll head to the stripe to shoot a pair.
Peyton Apps right now playing a little too soft, quite honestly. If he'd been aggressive, he might have not have had that, though they called it on Klatt.
Klatt's second foul.
Oh, my mistake.
So it's just 1-1, it looks like, not on the active shooting. And Tucker Miller, the 6'3 junior, to the stripe for Kewanee Wethersfield. Here comes Joel Clements back into the game for the Sockies. He will replace Klatt. So Klatt's got 2 fouls. Gay has 2 fouls. Guthrie has 2 fouls, and Guthrie's second foul came with, what, like 4:27 left in the first?
Yeah, we haven't seen him much.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Free throws by Tucker Miller. First one's up, way short, and the rebound comes off to Apps.
Apps with it in the backcourt to Scranton. Now back to Apps. 1:03 to play in the second quarter. Sockies have not scored much here in the second, have they?
They have not. They had 15 at the end of the quarter.
Here's Clements, right wing, Scranton. 52 ticks to play in this second quarter. Scranton to Tomave out front. Over to Priest. Now Apps. Apps to Tomave on kind of a dangerous pass out front. Gets it to Clements, trying to be strong with it there against Baker. 40 seconds to play. Now pass in the paint. That's stolen away. Just tried to force it in. 35 seconds to play in the half. Into the front court, Coagliano. Dishes in the corner. Here's the 3-ball on the way. No good by Nelson, and Scranton has his second board of the day.
Try a 6.
Scranton has 6 boards?
6 boards.
You counting by 2s?
No, I am not.
20 seconds to play in the half. Sockies trail by 2 here. Tomave will work it out top to Apps at the 15-second mark. This is where they turned it over right at the end of the first half. Brad Tomave on a knee over at the sideline. Praying for a better result. Clements, little slip down to Priest, and he's fouled. It'll be ball to bounce to the Sockies with 2.9 seconds to play in the half.
I think that's going to go on Miller, is it not? Yep, his first. Team foul number 3.
I don't know how you could see that. Here comes Liam David. No, Liam Davidsmeyer I thought was going to come into the game for a second. Priest, they're going to say was shooting.
How about that? 0 for 2 are the Sockies. 2.9 seconds left in the half. Priest could tie us up. 23-21 ball game. First one will not fall through, so he can only make it a 1-point game. Priest has 4 points in the first half.
3-point line may screw you up, but that free throw line's in the same spot as it always is.
Second one up, no good, and the Sockies are 0 for 4. Priest gets it, puts it up at the buzzer. It's short, and we go into halftime with the Wethersfield Flying Geese leading it 23-21 over the Sockies on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. We're back with halftime stats and more after these.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. It's a 23-21 advantage for the Kewanee Wethersfield Flying Geese over the Pittsfield Sockies, and Jack's got a look at halftime stats.
As we look at the halftime stats, it was 16-15 Kewanee after one quarter. They lead it, or the Sakis led 16-15 after one quarter. Kewanee with a 23-21 lead at halftime. So an 8-6 or an 8-5 quarter actually. Sakis have led by as much as 4 points 3 times in the contest. Kewanee's led by 2 points numerous times on the day. Kewanee's turned it over 4 times, the Sakis 8 times. Sakis got some foul problems. 2 on Will Guthrie, 2 on Carter Klatt, 2 on Noah Gay, 1 on Peyton Apps, 1 on Cade Tomhave, and 1 on Cooper Priest. On the other side, 2 fouls on Brady Kelly and a single foul on Tucker Miller are all the fouls for Kewanee in the first half. Kewanee, 6 of 21, 28.6%, 3 of 10 from the arc, just 30%, 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 75%. Sakis are 9 of 21, 42.9%, 3 of 9 from the arc, 33%, 0 for 4 from the free throw line, and they trail 23-21 here as we go to our halftime break. Halftime brought to you by Illini Community Hospital. For more than 75 years, Illini Community Hospital has served the community with high-quality, personalized medical care close to home. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org. 23-21, Kewanee, Wethersfield, Flying Geese lead the Pittsfield Sakis. More comes your way on Central Illinois Sports.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra-large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carry-out or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
7 lead changes in the ball game, tied at 8. Right now it's a 23-21 Trash Queen scoreboard lead for Kewanee Wethersfield on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. You want to know more about Illini Community Hospital? Go to IlliniHospital.org to find out more about Illini Express, Illini Fitness, Illini Rural Health Clinic, and Illini Community Hospital. And, of course, Express will be open on New Year's Day from 7 to 11 if you need their help there. 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday the rest of the time. Individual scoring in the first half for Kewanee Wethersfield. Colton Quagliano with 12 points. He is 4 for 5 from the free throw line today. Franklin has 2 points from the free throw line, a single point by Brady Kelly from the free throw line. Tevin Baker has a single point from the free throw line, and a 3 by Waylon Bryant. And that's their scoring in the first half, their total of 23. Saki's very balanced. Carter Klatt with 4, Cooper Priest with 4 in the first half. Nate Scranton has a 3, Peyton Apps with a 3, Cade Tomhave with a 3, 2 from Noah Gay, and 2 from Will Guthrie, who played very limited in the first half. Saki's trail at 23-21. They have a 17-13 rebounding lead in the first half, and that's unofficial according to their statistics. And Nate Scranton's really done a nice job on the board for the Sockies. Foul trouble, a bit of a problem. Let's see if the Sockies can come out in the second half and avoid some of that foul trouble and maybe get Kewanee to foul a few times, as they were only called for 3, 2 of those on Kelly in the first half. But it's a pretty dandy ball game right now for a 9:30 contest. Anybody's game. We'll see how the adjustments go when we come back to give you the play-by-play in the second half on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. 23-21. Kewanee Wethersfield's Flying Geese over the Pittsfield Sockies. Back with more after these.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Just about ready to start the second half of play. Action on Central Illinois Sports brought to you by Steve Smith Painting. For all of your painting needs, contact Steve Smith. From one room to the whole house, from a fence to a barn or grain bin, Steve Smith Painting can do it all with quality work and affordable pricing. Call Steve Smith Painting, 217-248-0993.
Quagliano had 16 in the first half, they said, of his team's 23.
Who are they?
The
proverbial they?
Scoreboard, the scores table.
What do they know?
They get to count.
They have the microphone, so you listen to every word they have to say. And who's got the basketball but Colton Quagliano had a big first half, scoring 16 of his team's 23. He fires, and I faked that shot pretty well. Gets it to Kelly. Down on the block. He'll put on a move. Shot no good, but a foul called here. And I think it's Carter Klatt.
If it's Klatt.
But it's not. It's Peyton Apps.
Apps will pick up his second. Team first to the second half. That didn't take long. Free throws to be shot the other way, and that's Kelly at the free throw line.
That it is. Brady Kelly.
He's 1 for 2 from there. First one is up and short. Makes them 8 for 13 on the night now. 7:47 just underway in the third quarter. 23-21. Kelly makes the adjustment. Can't get the second one to fall, and Tom Have gets the rebound and then throws it away. What in the world?
I don't know who was even thinking was going to be open. Kelly with the steal, missed the shot, and Guthrie gets the rebound.
That just made no sense.
I don't know what Kate saw there, but he tries to find a similar thing this time, and he turns it over for the second time as many trips.
10 turnovers, 2 already.
Kelly with it on the pass from Coagliano, and it's 25-21. Wethersfield, 7:22 to play in the third.
3-year starters can't do that. I'm sorry. They cannot make silly passes like that 2 times in a row.
Tough to understand what he was seeing there, and I think the Sockies are trying to play a little faster. Now Guthrie rises and shoots, can't get it to fall, and a rebound down to
Baker.
Tevin Baker.
His second.
And work it to Coagliano into the front court. A 4-point lead. Out top to Bryant. Bryant will put it on the deck, drives middle, gets to the rim, missed the shot. Rebound Baker, kept it alive, but it comes into Priest. Into the front court with it is Tom Have. Out top to Apps. Right side Priest. 3-ball on the way is an air ball. Rebound, last touch by Klatt. And it'll be Basketball in the hands of Kewanee Wethersfield. 6:46 to play in the third.
You're trying to catch up, and you turn it over twice and shoot an air ball. Not a good start.
Well, not what you would call ideal for sure. 6:40 to play in the third quarter. 25-21 Flying Geese. Coagliano with it in the backcourt.
Is that the coach's box that he's in?
I don't know where it starts or ends. Here's Bryant to Coagliano near the sideline. He spins free for a moment, drives in, little floater up too hard, rebound down to Apps for the Sockies. He'll work it into the front court, has a 3-on-3, shoves it ahead to Priest. Priest into Klatt. Klatt down to Guthrie off the window and in for two. Good ball movement by the Sockies there.
He's got 4.
6:13 to play in the third. They cut it to 2, 25-23 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Into the front court with it is Kelly. Gets it to Franklin. Back out front to Coagliano. They're bringing Priest and Guthrie at him, trying to just get the ball out of his hands and making him a little more uncomfortable. Now he gets a little of a drive lane, a little hop, skip, and a jump. Missed the shot, and he was
out of bounds and came back in and caught the ball.
Yeah, he hadn't reestablished. He misses a 3 now to Coagliano, and Guthrie gets a foul. Man, he's hammered, no call. To Apps into the front court. Shoves it ahead to Priest. Off the window and missed the layup, and the rebound pulled into Kelly. Off to Coagliano. 5:35 to play in the third. To Bryant, and he travels.
Turnover number 5 on Kewanee. Here comes Gay into the game. He'll set Cooper Priest down.
Priest, I don't want to tell you that was a wide open shot by any stretch. It was a contested layup, but those are the ones he's made here in the last little bit. I think it'll be all right. 5:32 to play in the third. 25-23 Flying Geese on top of the Sockies here.
That's what coaches always say. You'll be all right.
Priest with it into the, check that's Apps with it into the front court. Priest sat down. He wasn't okay that quickly. To Tom Have right side. Looks for an opening. Now gets it to Apps on a pass that's a little wide. Out top, Klatt. Ooh, looking for Tom Have down low. They had him, couldn't get it to him. Right side, the ball now tipped, and Klatt on the floor after it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Flying Geese. It'll be Socky basketball on the sideline here. Tom Have had man pinned in Bryant and could have had the lob over the top and a layup, and they just couldn't get it to him.
Well, when they were coming down the court, Coagliano was running into a Carter Klatt pick if they just found him there, and he would have shook his teeth loose on that one.
Nice pass this time by the aforementioned Carter Klatt to Noah Gay. He's hacked in the act, and he'll shoot 2 shots. 5:04 to play in the third, and looking for the first free throw makes of the day is Noah Gay.
He's got 2. 25-23 is the score. Kewanee with the lead. 5:04 left third quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard, and Gay's first one rolls through. Makes it a 1-point game.
And here comes Cale Nelson back into the game. He will replace Isaiah Franklin for Wethersfield.
Second one by Gay, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Tied at 25 with 5:03 to play in the third.
Second tie, 8-25.
Coagliano with it in the backcourt. Sockies are in a 1-3-1 now. They throw across the top to Bryant. Bryant will work a pass over to Coagliano. Here's a good look from 3, and he nails that. The Sockies did not rotate well that time, and it's 28-25 as Coagliano's got 19. 19 of his team's 28, 4:40 to play in the third. Tom Have with it on the drive into the front court. With a right-hand bounce, he throws a pass into the tunnel.
3 terrible passes in the quarter. It's time for Nate Scranton to come into the game. I mean, he has just thrown it away 3 straight times.
4:30 to play in the third. Into the front court with it is Colton Coagliano. Tom Have comes out to guard him in the man-to-man now for the Sockies. Coagliano on the drive, stopped there at the free throw line. Now he fades away with the shot, no good. Rebound down to, well, it's still loose out there. Now there's bodies on the floor after it. Held ball to be Socky basketball. Guthrie right on the floor sticking his nose in it,
nice.
As was Tevin Baker. Good hustle by both squads.
Nice job by Guthrie that time.
Here comes Nate Scranton back into the game. He will replace Cade Tom Have. 4:12 to play in the third. 28-25 advantage for the Flying Geese. They'll put a little full court pressure on the Sockies here as Pittsfield has a length of the court to go. Apps to inbound. Gets it into Scranton. He wants him to clear out, and he wants to bring it up against the pressure of Bryant. Scranton, as the double team's coming his way, works out of it. Down low to Klatt. Klatt turns, shoots. Shot is good, and he's fouled. Carter Klatt with an and-one opportunity.
That'll make it a 28-27 ball game, and Klatt with the and-one could tie it up at the 4:03 mark of the third quarter. Cooper Priest going to check back into the contest, and he will replace the shooter if Klatt can make the free throw. Sakis are 2 of 8 from the free throw line, made their last 2. Klatt puts it up, and it's good. He's got 5.
Priest returns. The game's tied at 28. 4:03 to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Late night basketball action as we head toward the bottom of this 10 o'clock hour. Into the front court with it is Cale Nelson. Bounces down low to Baker. Trying to muscle up against Scranton. Scranton trying to hold his ground. And he said, what am I supposed to do with Tevin Baker here? He says, I think foul him was the answer. And, well, they'll call it on Apps from behind.
Apps will pick up his third, second team foul the second half.
Scranton says if he would have just left him alone, I had him.
Baker going to the free throw line and misses the first one. It's an air ball. He's missed his last 2.
That was a really good recognition, though, by the squad from Wethersfield to realize that Scranton was on the man, and they got him the ball. Tommy back in as Apps has to take a chair with those 3 fouls. 3:47 to play in the third. On the other side, we see Tucker Miller return, and he will replace Brady Kelly. Kelly has 3 fouls, does he not?
Kelly, did he? No.
Or just 2 fouls?
Two fouls.
Okay.
Second one up is good. The adjustment made, and he's got 2, does Baker.
Baker with a pair of points, both from the free throw stripe, and he's given his team a 29-28 lead, 3:43 to play in the third. Scranton with it into the front court for the Sock. He's got free off of the pick from Noah Gay. Right side to Guthrie. He'll bring it out front to Tom Have. Tom Have after the quick breather. Let's see if he can get back in the flow of things here. Down low, Guthrie forces one up, won't fall, but it's because he was fouled by Miller, and Guthrie heads to the stripe for the first time tonight.
Guthrie got aggressive on that. Miller picks up his second. First foul, called the second foul. They say the third foul of the second half. I'll be darned. I'd keep adding them. Guthrie has 4 points of the day. Hasn't been to the free throw line yet. First one is up and falls through.
Trying to give the Sockies a lead with 3:29 to play in this third quarter. On the second one was the 6'6" senior, Will Guthrie.
Fourth lead change of the ball game is number 8. The tie was our 4th.
3:27 to play in the third. The winner plays at 9:30 tomorrow night against number 1 West Hancock. The loser plays at 2:30 against, who was that, Jack?
Illini Bluffs.
All right. Here's a wide open 3-ball on the way, and it's no good from Cale Nelson on the rebound. Kate Tomave comes out of the scrum with it. To Scranton. Scranton gets the pick from Gay. Not sure it was legal, but it got him free for a second. Now Scranton out of a double team to Gay. He turned around. Nobody was open, and he's just patient with it. That's a smart move by Noah Gay.
Don't throw it away.
2:54 to play in the third. 30-29 advantage for the Sockies, and they're on the attack. Gay, top of the key. Right side to Scranton, fakes the tray. Scranton on the bounce to Tom Have left side. Works it on the wing to Priest. Couldn't get the lob open down low. Instead out top to Guthrie for 3. No good. Not a bad look. And Bryant comes down with the rebound for Kewanee Wethersfield. He'll turn and take it into the front court. On the dribble drive, just all the way to the rim. Nobody stopped the ball. And it makes it 31-30 Kewanee Wethersfield. 2:25 to play in the third. Bryant just took that ball from one end of the court to the other.
Lead change number 8.
And has regained the lead for his squad. Scranton, left wing Priest. He'll take it toward the top of the key on the dribble to Guthrie. Guthrie to Gay left side. Gay fakes the 3 to Guthrie out top. Little give and go back to Gay. Oh, took his eye off of it for a moment. And that one out of bounds. The 12th turnover by the Sockies. Carter Klatt returns to the lineup. He will replace Noah Gay. On the other side of things, into the game is Brady Kelly. And he will, who did he sit down? Nobody yet. Miller will take a chair.
Guthrie found Gay, and all he had to do was catch it and put it in the basket. Just couldn't handle it that time.
Yeah, it was a good pass that time for the Sockies.
Turnovers 12-5 right now.
And none in the second half for Kewanee, is that right?
They've won.
Bryant drives in, little teardrop won't fall, rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Baker, and I agree with Tevin Baker. He probably has a reasonable argument there. Here comes a new man into the game for Kewanee. This is Ben Smith, a 5'10 junior. Ben with about as plain of a name as you're going to get, Ben Smith. He will replace Cale Nelson.
Sockies need to take advantage of this full court pressure and get an easy bucket here.
31-30 Flying Geese, 1:51 to play in the third. Scranton's inbounds pass comes to Klatt, right back to Scranton. Scranton will look to bring it up against Ben Smith. On the bounce into the front court. On the wing right side, it's Guthrie, who no help side defender. Could have had the lob. Instead, they go to Priest into Klatt. Klatt trying to go up, fades away, and the rebound comes down to Smith. He works it to Coagliano into the front court. Been a while since he's touched the ball on the offensive side, and he's fouled by Priest.
Priest will pick up the foul. That'll be his second. Team foul number 4. Or they say 3. 1:28 left third quarter. 31-30. Kewanee with the lead. Another new man into the game, and that is Cale Nelson. He's been there before.
Yep, he just sat down a moment ago, and now he sits down Waylon Bryant with 1:28 to play in the third. A 1-point lead in the basketball for Kewanee. Inbounds pass comes into Kelly. He throws it up toward the rim. No good. It was tipped by Kewanee.
That's over and back.
Yep,
Oh, that's over and back.
Well, evidently he did not step in the backcourt. Coagliano with it right side. Step back three from the corner is nothing but the bottom of the net. And it makes it 34-30 Geese. 1:11 to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Looked like it was going to be a turnover, but the man did not step into the backcourt.
Yep.
Allegedly. Tomave brings it across, nearly had his pocket picked, and now Kelly checks him into the end line, and Tomave down hard, and the referee going to say that's a... Well, he's just got his hand in the air like he just don't care, and I'm not sure what he's calling here. He has the open hand, so this is not going to be a foul. Tommy went hard into the scorer's table down there, and he's holding the shoulder, and they do have a trainer here, and he's off to the races to come around the...
The referee never made a call.
What's just a turnover? Brad Tomave says, how is it not a foul? How can you see a man go into the scorer's table and not call a foul? And now Brad Tomave is fairly upset with the official. They'll talk it out. We'll tell you about Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. They're here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. 59.6 seconds to play in the third. 34-30 is the advantage for the Flying Geese over the Pittsfield Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Tomave had his pocket picked. The ball went out of bounds off the defender. Tomave blocked him away. The man checked him into the board. There was no call. And now they're going to give the ball to Kewanee.
Yeah, I said that a moment ago that they pointed the ball to Kewanee. Now
that
Brad Tomave.
Terrible.
Brad Tomave just found that out, and he's not happy about it. Now the referees are going to get together.
Brad Gooding's going to say, that's not what I saw.
The referees are going to get together, and they're going to say it is Kewanee Wethersfield.
Unbelievable.
It is Wethersfield basketball. 59.6 seconds to play in the third. And see if the Sockies can get a stop here. Kewanee will also get the ball to start the final quarter, so this is a big possession. 54 seconds to play in the third. Coagliano with it. Little crossover move. Dishes in the corner. That's to Nelson. 3-ball on the way. No good. And over the back is Kelly.
Kelly pushes off with the hand. Picks up his third foul. Fourth team foul. 46.5 seconds left in the quarter.
You said that's his fourth foul, is that right?
Third is what I have, but they say 4 on the board, so we'll give him that one.
46.5 seconds to play in the third. Apps to inbound as he's back out there as Tomave went to the bench. Now Scranton out of a double team gets it to Apps. Apps brings it toward the front court for the Sockies. With 38 seconds to play in the third, trailing by 4, 34-30. Guthrie with it left wing. Looks down low to Klatt. Klatt into a double team. Works out of it to Apps. Top of the key, Priest. 36 to play in the third. Pittsfield trailing by 4 on the Trash Queen scoreboard, trying to cut it closer in the final moments of this third quarter. Kewanee kind of plays back on the defensive side. Now they come up to guard Scranton a little bit harder with 15 seconds to play in the third. Scranton with the man on him and Ben Smith. Left side to Apps with 8. Free throw line, Priest. Ball knocked loose and stolen away by Smith. Smith on the run out into the front court. Priest chases him down from behind to knock it out of bounds. And with 2.6 seconds to play in the third, it'll be ball out of bounds to the Flying Geese underneath their own hoop.
Cooper Priest had an arm grabbed. Ball went off the man's knee, and they gave the other team the ball.
The other way, buddy. Out of bounds. Lob pass comes into Miller. He will have trouble with the catch. This shot, well, they won't even get one off. And that's the way the third quarter comes to an end. It's Kewanee Wethersfield 34, Pittsfield 30. After 3 quarters, we're back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Kewanee with the basketball, 34-30 as we start the fourth quarter. They're 10 of 32, 31%. Saki's 11 of 28, 39%.
And it's a 34-30 ball game. Ball into the hands of Ben Smith. Works it to Bryant. Over to Coagliano with Scranton trying to play him tough in the man-to-man. Now Coagliano gets free, drives in, little up and under move. Count the basket and one.
Carter Klatt's going to be called for the foul. You got to foul him hard enough he can't make that. Instead, he'll get the 2. He's got 24. And I know people are going to go, what are you talking about? This kid's good. It's not unbelievable. 36-30, 7:41 left. Misses the free throw. Klatt with the rebound. A lot of contact, no call.
7:37 to play into the front court. Apps tries to find Guthrie and overthrows him out of bounds. A big turnover for the Sakis there.
Simply cannot start each quarter with turnovers when you're trying to catch up, guys. Come on.
Down by 6 now with 7:30 to play and a possession here for Kewanee Whethersfield. Let's see if they want to run a little clock. Coagliano off the screen from Baker. Ooh, Baker's wide open underneath. Coagliano now on the drive. He'll work it out in the corner to Bryant for a 3. It's no good. Rebound is tipped around and comes into the hands of Smith. Out to Coagliano for a 3. It's no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Flying Geese. So it'll be Saki ball length of the court to go.
Rebounding has got to improve in the last little bit of this one too, guys.
Apps to inbound. Does so to Klatt in the backcourt. Off to Scranton. 7:05 to play in this contest. Tom Have comes back from the training room after he got checked into the sidewall earlier. Out front with it, Peyton Apps. Under 7 to play. 36-30. Advantage for the Flying Geese. Priest with it on the right wing. Turns down the 3. Gets it to Klatt at the free throw line. Attacks the rack. Rises. Shoots. Missed it. Fouled though by Baker.
Klatt will go to the free throw line. He's 1 for 1 from there. I have him for 7 points unofficially. Baker picks up the foul, his first, team 5. Klatt will get the 2-shot foul. Sakis are 5 of 11. And it rattles in, out, and back in again. Klatt's got 8.
Here comes Isaiah Franklin into the game. He will replace Ben Smith.
36-31 Kewanee. Klatt can make it a 4-point game with 6:48 left. Second one is up, in and out, no good. The rebound comes off to Baker.
He'll work it to Coagliano. 6:43 to play in the contest. Down the court it goes. Shot blocked by Guthrie. Rebound down to Klatt. Good recovery by Will Guthrie. Now Klatt's picked it up to Apps. Into the front court, 6:35 to play. Apps with the basketball right wing. He'll take it now between the circles. Down 5 are the Sakis. They could use a late basket here. Klatt at the free throw line. Tries to split the double team, and it's fouled.
And let's see which one of the 2 men it's on. It's going to be on Baker. That's going to be his second in about the last 30 seconds. 6th team foul. 6:25 left in the quarter. Sakis with the ball out of bounds.
Apps lobs it into Guthrie in the corner. Apps, 3 ball on the way. Good from downtown. And a timeout for the Sakis. 6:20 to play. 36-34. Pittsfield's cut it down to a 2-point game. Here in the final quarter of play, we're back with you after this timeout on Central Illinois Sports.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
6:20 to play in this contest. It's a 36-34 advantage for the Kewanee Whethersfield Flying Geese. This Geese squad, Jack, they've played a lot of close games this season.
Yeah, they've lost 3 games by a total of 5 points, it said. I didn't check that.
Into the front court, Coagliano. They're trying to chase him down, or the Sakis. He'll drive into the paint, kind of throw one up. It's blocked, gets his own rebound. He's in the corner. He is looking to create all the time. Pass comes to Cale Nelson, out to Bryant. Bryant on the dribble drive, up under and missed it. Rebound on the play, loose. Baker fights hard for the board, and he'll get an and one. That was just out-muscled by Tevin Baker.
Baker's got 4. That was another time the Sakis needed to box out. 38-34, and Baker will get the and one. 9 of 17 is Kewanee now after starting 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Baker with 4, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, or has made 2 from the free throw line. Makes his 3rd, and he's got 5.
Makes it 39-34. His 5 points are the difference in this game right now. 5:53 to play. Scranton with it across the time stripe for the Sakis. Works it over to Priest, down to Klatt, round to Guthrie, and one.
Guthrie's got 8, and he'll get the and one. 2 for 2 from the free throw line is Guthrie. Sakis are 6 for 11 from there. It is a 39-36 ball game. Sakis can cut it to 2 if Will Guthrie can make this free throw. 5:45 left, and he does. He's got 9.
39-37, but it's time for some stops if you're the Sakis, and they'll switch into the zone defense here. Coagliano with it on the bounce across the half-court line. He's been, I think as good as advertised. Down low, they're working to Baker. Baker a turnaround. Nice finish with the left hand by Tevin Baker.
7 now.
And a good finish there. 41-37, 5:20 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. The Sakis are down like this. You can't trade buckets. Apps brings it into the front court. Works it right side to Guthrie. Free throw line, Klatt. Turns and faces there. Looking to get a post skip. Instead has to work it back out to Guthrie. To Apps, who nearly threw it out of bounds as Scranton had cut right at the last moment. Apps has picked up the dribble. Needs some help. Finds Scranton, who's played a lot in this contest.
Solid.
Apps left side. Over to Guthrie. High-low, and they try to throw it down, and it's knocked away by Baker. Off to Coagliano on the run out into the front court. Bounce pass down to Bryant, whose shot rattles in and out, no good. Rebound to Klatt for the Sakis. Sakis dodge a bullet there. Into the front court. Nate Scranton, right wing to Priest. 4:34 remaining in this one. Fans have stayed up late to watch this exciting contest in the 9:30-ish game. Down low, they'll get it into Guthrie. Trying to go against Baker, too hard. Rebound fought for, and Guthrie's over the back.
Guthrie thought he got contact ahead of it and didn't get the call. Then he gets called for his 3rd foul. Had the first 2 in the first 3 minutes of the game, if you remember. 41-37, and right now, Tevin Baker has been the difference.
Well, I think he and Bryant both have played their roles very, very well in this game for Wethersfield.
They've kept the Sakis off the board and had some good offensive rebounds.
Coagliano brings it up against Priest, 4:10 to play. A 4-point lead in the basketball for the Geese. Here's Bryant, dribble drive inside, nice dish down low to Miller, whose shot is off the glass and in for 2. Really a nice find by Waylon Bryant. Quick off the bounce, and with 4 minutes to play, he steals it away from Scranton. Down to Coagliano and off the window and in for 2. And Brad Thomas says timeout, please. 3:53 to play. 45-37. Flying Geese with their biggest lead of the contest right now. We're back with you after this timeout.
At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities.
Flying Geese lead at 45-37 over the Sakis. Sakis have turned it over 16 times, 8 in each half. Just 1 in the second half for Kewanee, 5 in the ball game.
And that one came right at the start of the half, if I remember right. Didn't they turn it over in about the first 10 seconds? Here's Gay, inbounds the ball to Klatt. Back to Gay. First time we've seen Gay in a while on the court. He'll work across on the bounce into a double team. Now trying to get out of it. Does so to Scranton. Good catch by Nate. 3:40 to play. 45-37. Flying Geese with the lead. Sakis with the basketball. Scranton toward the left wing. Looking for somebody to pop out front. That's Gay. Gay had trouble with the catch. Now needs somebody to pop out and help him. It's Apps. Apps with it on the right wing. Looking to Brad Tomei for the play call here. Over to Guthrie, right side.
Geese are overplaying on defense right now.
Guthrie left side. It goes to Noah Gay. 45-37, Sockies trail with just 3:17 remaining. Got to get a basket here. Here's a lob down low. Guthrie to Klatt on the opposite side. Finishes with the left hand to make it 45-39.
He's got 10.
3:08 to play. Now Pittsfield needs a couple of stops in a row. Coagliano with it. Step back three. Trying to throw the dagger in the heart here. And the rebound comes down to the Geese. A three from the corner by Nelson is no good. And here's Apps on the run out into the front court. 1-on-2 off the window and in for two. 45-41. 2:47 remaining. Into the front court, Bryant finds Coagliano. He's open for a three. They run him off the line. He puts up a circus shot and gets it to go. Coagliano another two.
28 for him.
47-41. Into the front court, Scranton. A 3-on-0. Has to throw it up the rim. Might have been fouled. No call. Klatt with the rebound put back, and it's good. 47-43. Points just falling from the sky right now. 2:25 to play. Coagliano crosses over, drives in, reach around pass in the paint to Miller. Blocked by Apps. Rebound down though on the offensive side. Shot put up by Nelson, no good. And on this rebound, it's a foul called against the Sockies underneath. Noah Gay.
Gay's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his third.
Here's Priest in.
Foul.
Klatt sits down. On the other side, Miller takes a chair. As into the game is Kelly for Wethersfield.
Tevin Baker to the free throw line. He's got 7 points in the day. 47-43, 2:13 left. And he misses it, and the rebound comes off to Gay. Offensive rebounds by Baker have killed the Sockies lately.
He's been tough underneath. 2:05 to play. Pittsfield down 4. Priest now has the ball. Hit him in the head. Out top to Scranton. Brad Tomei trying to encourage his team to play a little more smoothly here. Down by 4 with under 2 to play. Right side, Guthrie gets a touch behind the arc. He'll work it out top to Priest. To Noah Gay. Top of the key, turns down the three. Right side, Apps. Patient with it are the Sockies, down by 2 possessions with 1:40 left now. Apps top of the key. To Gay. Gay open for 3, too short. Rebound down to Guthrie, though, on the offensive side. To Apps for a tray on the way. It's short. Rebound there to clean up the glass, though, is Gay. And it's a 2-point game. 47-45, 1:25 left. As good as Kewanee Whethersfield had been on the offensive glass, the Sockies get a couple of opportunities and trail by 2. 1:18 remaining. Coagliano with the basketball. Out front against Cooper Priest. Both teams in the 1-on-1. Coagliano, dribble drive in. Floater up off the rim, no good. Rebound, who else? Baker blocked. And on this rebound, it's a tie ball, and it'll be Socky ball. A chance to tie or take the lead with 1:07 left.
Guthrie had the block that time. Baker's getting the position, and the Sockies have not kept him off the boards. Another offensive board, and I've got him unofficially for 5 offensive boards on the night.
He's been tough down there for sure. Klatt back in as Gay sits down. Inbounds pass from Apps to Scranton. 1:05 left. Sockies down by a pair of points. Scranton brings it toward the front court, the sophomore guard. Left side to Priest with 58 seconds remaining. Top of the key, Apps. This group has been out there for a while for the Sockies, 4 of the 5 anyway. Apps now to Scranton between the circles. No Tomei, he's on the bench with a ice pack on the shoulder. Backdoor, Apps from Priest. Runner good, and we're tied at 47. 40 seconds to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Knotted at 47 points apiece. The Sockies are looking for a stop here.
Was that Apps?
That was Apps. Colton Coagliano walks the ball across, and he says one shot here. 27 seconds remaining. Sockies looking for a stop.
Last time we played overtime at 9:30, the Sockies finished in the top 4 in the tournament.
Coagliano with Priest trying to guard him. To Bryant, back to Coagliano with 15. Does Jeff Parsons just let it play out? I believe he will. Coagliano with it with 10. 47 all here at the Macomb Western Holiday Basketball Tournament. They get it out of his hands to Bryant. Bryant on the dribble drive in. Runner up, no good. No call, out of bounds, 2 seconds left. It'll be Wethersfield basketball underneath.
Find the man in the middle.
It'll be a timeout, Jeff Parsons. A 1-minute break here. 2 minutes. How about 2 seconds to play in this game? We're tied at 47. Back with the exciting finish of this one after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
2 seconds left in the game. We're tied at 47 points apiece on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Tied at 8, 25, 28, 29, and 47. We've had 8 lead changes, and the one we want now is the 9th lead change where the Sakis take the lead in this one.
Underneath for Kewanee Wethersfield, they do have 3 timeouts left, so no chance of running out on a 5-second call there. They would call the timeout first. I think if you're the Wethersfield Geese, Coagliano will take it out. Do you do a quick little tip back to him, or maybe just try to lob into Baker?
You're going in the middle.
Coagliano to inbound. Game tied at 47, and Jeff Parsons says, I want to talk about this one more time. He's a flair for the dramatic. He said, I've got 3 of these timeouts. They're not going to carry over to the next game, so I'll take them here. Now teams are left with 2 timeouts remaining, and a good opportunity to remind you that if you're enjoying this broadcast on Central Illinois Sports, hey, we ask you to do 2 things. 1, hit the subscribe button, I promise I have just been sleep deprived. No alcohol here, Jack. 47 points apiece. The subscribe button on the YouTube channel, and then, hey, spend some money with the sponsors who help bring this game and every game to you here on Central Illinois Sports.
We'd love to have you as a sponsor, too. Give us a call at 473-6290. Or send us an email at jacksihall@yahoo.com.
2 ticks left on the clock. Game tied at 47. The clock operator may be the most important man in the gym right now. Coagliano to inbound. Double screen set underneath. Looking to get it in. He will lob it out front. Here's a 3 on the way for the win, and we're headed to overtime as Nelson's 3-point shot comes up short, and we're headed to OT in the late night one. Let's make it the late show. 47 all, headed to OT. Back with you after this.
40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Well, we are headed to overtime. It's the first overtime game of this 74th annual holiday basketball tournament, and Jack's got to look at some stats after the 4 quarters.
16 to 49 with the Sakis, about 32%, 5 of 19 from the arc. Or that's Kewanee, I should say, 16 of 49, 32%, 5 of 19 from the arc. 10 of 19 from the free throw line, where they were 5 for 5 in the beginning. Sakis are 18 of 38, so they've shot the ball 11 less times, 4 of 13 from the arc, and 7 of 13 from the free throw line. It'll be a jump ball. If you remember the last time, the Sakis won the jump as Will Guthrie got the ball to Cooper Priest when we started this ball game.
It'll be Guthrie jumping in the center circle for the Sakis. For Kewanee Wethersfield, it's Kelly. The tip is up, and it is controlled by the Sakis for the second time today. Scranton, Klatt, Apps, Priest, and Guthrie for the Sakis to start this overtime 4-minute frame, and Scranton travels out front.
Turnover number 17.
Ouch. They start another frame with a turnover.
Hard for me to say anything bad about Nate Scranton. He's played his butt off in this game.
Coagliano Nelson out there along with Bryant, Baker, and Kelly. There's a pass into the corner. It comes to Nelson. It put up a little runner, no good. There's Baker to clean up the glass. Another offensive rebound for Tevin Baker, and he'll head to the stripe to shoot 2.
6 offensive rebounds. He'll shoot 2 free throws on the day. 1, 2, 3 misses, and 3 makes. So 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Has 7 points, but the rebounds have been the difference maker. 10 of 19 is Kewanee from free throw land. First one way short. Baker throws up another air ball.
Well, he's another kid, though, that has not sat down much. And
then he usually swishes the second one after he throws the air ball up, though. 47-47. Second one up is no good, and the rebound comes off to Klatt.
Klatt with another board, and he's had quite the day on the rebounding side. Game's tied at 47 points apiece with 3:29 to play in overtime. Klatt with it at the free throw line. Turns and faces. Gets it to Apps. Left side 3 for the lead. Too long. Klatt with another board, though. He'll drive in. Draws contact. Gets it to go. No call, but the Sockies had the lead. 49-47. Coagliano wants to push into the front court. 3:12 to play. Crosses over. Rises and shoots from 17, and the Sockies create and to commit the Cardinals' sin as they foul a jump shot, and he'll shoot 2.
Is that on Klatt?
It is on Apps.
Apps will pick up his 4th. Team foul number 9. Free throws for the young man that started the game off very well from the free throw line. And the first one is up and short. He's had some problems lately.
Miller and Smith in. They replace Nelson and Kelly for Wethersfield. 3:09 to play in overtime.
4 of 7 is Coagliano. Second one is up and good. Makes it a 1-point game.
And full court pressure by the Flying Geese. 3:07 to play, 49-48. The lead for the Sockies here in the overtime frame. Apps into the front court, showing off the ball handling ability. He's picked it up out front, needs some help. On the right side, Guthrie. Deep in the corner, Scranton. Now to Apps. Under 3 minutes to play in overtime. Priest to Guthrie left side. Looking for the post entry to Klatt. Klatt will back down his man. Out top, Scranton. Off the screen from Klatt. Left side, Apps. Down low, ball tip stolen away. Into the front court, Bryant with the basketball. He'll try the behind-the-back dribble. Dishes out top to Coagliano from NBA range, too hard, and the rebound will go nearly out of bounds. Saved in, still fought for, and Apps comes away with the 50-50 ball.
Apps got it with somebody holding his arm.
2:22 to play in overtime. On the edge of their seats here at Western Hall. 49-48, Sockies on top on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Priest with it on the wing left side. Out top to Guthrie. Guthrie will wait for Klatt to come out front. Carter's played big minutes for the Sockies here tonight. Off to Scranton. To Guthrie right side. Don't have to be in a big hurry. Just need to take care of it. Scranton left side, Priest. 2 minutes to play in overtime. 49-48. Sockies with the advantage here on Central Illinois Sports. Apps needed the man to go back door. Now he got away with steps there. He pivoted on both feet. Over to Guthrie. Nobody's guarding him. Just be patient, Big Will. 1:45 to play. They'll get it to Scranton. 49-48 Sockies to Apps. Patient with the ball here is Pittsfield. They've had trouble with turnovers, but have possessed it here for almost a minute.
Yep, might need a timeout just to kind of regroup.
Priest to Klatt. Klatt on the dribble. Picks it up, gets it over to Scranton. 1:23 to play in overtime. To Priest, stolen away by Coagliano as he poked it away. Layup on the way is good, and the Geese have the lead 50-49. 1:15 to play in overtime, and Kewanee Wethersfield calls the timeout. 50-49 Flying Geese on top of the Sockies. Back with you after this.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Flying Geese lead at 50-49 with 1:15 left after the turnover. The Sockies have committed 19 turnovers in the ball game. We'll try to get Brad Tomhave up here after the game, hopefully with a victory.
Here in overtime, length of the court to go, and they trail the Sockies to Kewanee Wethersfield, 50-49 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Scranton and Apps play a little pitch and catch as they look to bring it across. Scranton gets it on the pass from Apps and is across the half-court line with 1:03 to play in overtime. Hands it off to Apps. Apps looks for an opening, gets it to Klatt. Backdoor wasn't open, turns and faces. Post skip right side to Guthrie. Around the horn it goes to Apps, makes the three. 50 seconds to play in overtime. The Sockies ran a solid minute off the clock last time, but did not get points. Instead, turned it over and gave up the lead. Klatt to Scranton, top of the key, Apps. Looking down low, wasn't open. 40 seconds to play in overtime. 3 timeouts to play with if you're the Sockies. Klatt to Apps to Scranton. Over on the left side, Priest, and Brad Tomhave says, let's burn one of those timeouts here. 32.8 seconds to play. 50-49. Sockies have the advantage, the disadvantage. Wethersfield has the advantage here, 50-49 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And we remind you about Bowlers Universe. They've got lots of great events coming up for you, including one on the 28th of this month as Tim Hart will be performing for your listening pleasure from 8 until 10 o'clock on the 28th. You can sign up that night for Moonlight Bowling on New Year's Eve. It'll start New Year's Eve at 7 o'clock. It's a very, very popular event. On New Year's Day, they have brunch from 9 to noon and daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. That's $9 for any sandwich, fries, or a drink. It's all taking place at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Let's set the stage for you. It's a 50-49 advantage for the Kewanee Whethersfield Flying Geese. This game is in overtime. The possession arrow, should there be a tie-up, does favor the Geese as the Sockies won the tip to start this overtime period. Pittsfield has committed 9 team fouls to 7 for the Flying Geese. Both teams with 2 timeouts left, and it will be Socky ball out of bounds on the sideline in front of the scorer's table near their bench with just 32.8 seconds to play.
Didn't we play Metamora 3 overtimes in a 9:30 game?
I don't remember, Jack. I don't remember the game at 9 o'clock this morning.
I do.
Abs to inbound for the Sockies. They'll get it into Scranton out near the half-court line. 30 ticks to play in overtime. Over to Abs. Now to Scranton. Scranton off the screen. Works it over to Guthrie. Skips it across to Abs. Going to try the drive. Little floater up and won't fall through. Priest with a rebound. Trying to kick it back out. Ball knocked loose and stolen away by Baker. Off to Coagliano, and he's fouled with 13 seconds to play. Baker with another big play for the Flying Geese.
Guthrie will pick up his 4th foul of the ball game. The turnover is the 20th. Cooper Priest had it for a moment, then he couldn't come back in and participate. 13 seconds left, 50-49. Coagliano is 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Double bonus here, and can't get the first one to fall. He's missed 3 in a row.
Brad Tomave calls another timeout. 13 seconds to play in overtime. 50-49. Coagliano will head to the free throw line for the second one when we come back.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
1-point game with 13 seconds left. Coagliano, who's missed 3 free throws in a row and is 4 for 8 from the free throw line, has 28 points unofficially. Trying to give his team a 2-point lead. Sockies would then get the ball and have to get it to the length of the court and make a 2 or 3 to tie it or win the ball game.
Well, on a miss here, you've got to make sure to box out Tevin Baker. I mean,
Rebound.
He's been the difference maker. I mean, Coagliano's had a great game scoring.
I want Clad on the other side.
Well, 28 points, and he's going there. 28 points. You can take nothing away from Coagliano scoring, but, man, Tevin Baker has been the difference maker in this one.
Oh, he has had offensive rebound after offensive rebound. Coagliano eyes the bucket, 13 seconds left, and makes the second.
13 ticks to play, 51-49 Flying Geese. The Sockies can run the baseline. Ben Smith is back into the game, and it's full court pressure by Kewanee Wethersfield.
Sockies will have to be much quicker going down the court than they have been.
Inbounds to Apps. He's got it with 10 seconds to play. Out of a double team, finds Scranton on a good catch. Drives in, bounce pass Guthrie off the window. Counted, and he's fouled! And 1 for Guthrie. 5.2 seconds to play in overtime, and we're tied at 51.
What a pass down low. Was that from Scranton?
Scranton again on the fine and tied at 51. Guthrie needs to make it, and the Sockies need a quick stop. 5.2 to play. This one far from over here in overtime.
If he makes it, he's going to need to call the timeout and set the defense here. Guthrie puts it up, trying to give the Sockies a lead, and he does.
52-51. Noah Gay checks in. He'll sit down Nate Scranton. 5.2 seconds to play in overtime. Want to set up the defense without burning the final timeout. They sub. They've got 2 guys guarding Coagliano, Guthrie and Priest. That's how much they're trying to sell out so he doesn't take the shot. Inbounds pass to Nelson, into the front court, drives in. Offensive foul not called, floater at the buzzer, no good, and the Sockies survive in overtime. 52-51, the Pittsfield Sockies with their biggest win of the season to date over the Kewanee Wethersfield Flying Geese in a thriller at Western Hall. Final in this one, 52-51 Sockies. They move to 5-6. Kewanee Wethersfield drops to 6-4, and we'll talk all about it on the postgame show presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. We're back with you after this.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slice of turkey and a slice of your Wi-Fi.
What's your Wi-Fi password? What's your network ID?
Your feast is prepared, but is your internet?
Taking forever. So slow. We can't connect.
Don't worry, you can have your family over without leaving their data needs in the cold. Make sure your holidays are full of cheer by staying connected with Cascom. Call us today and receive a free install on all internet services. 1-800-252-1799.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
We welcome you back on the Postgame Show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. You'll find Derek Harris at 819 Main Street in Quincy, Suite 2, or you can call him at 217-222-7173. Whether you're looking to plan for your child's education on the college side, I don't know if you've noticed, Jack, that's not cheap, and you need to plan ahead for that, or if you're planning for retirement, also not cheap. Either way, Derek Harris can help you with your financial planning goals. Give him a call at 217-222-7173 or stop by 819 Main Street, Suite 2 in Quincy. Hey, a thriller here, Jack.
Well, the Sockies led it 16-15 after one, trailed 23-21 at the end of the half. 34-30 they were behind after three quarters, tied it at 47 in a game at the end where it didn't look like they could get to there, and they found a way to do it with a bunch of youngsters just going out there and working their butts off, and win it 52-51 on a pass from Nate Scranton to Will Guthrie for the layup. And then the and one is the margin of victory, and they played the defense to be able to knock Kewanee off. And once again, the Sockies show 9:30 at night's one of their favorite things. Sockies were 20 of 42, 47.6%, 4 of 14 from the arc, 28.5%. When they got to the free throw line finally, they were 8 for 14, 57%. On the other side, 17 of 57, 37% for Kewanee, 5 of 20 from the arc, and most of those come from Quagliano, 20%, 12 of 24 from the free throw line. Jeff Parsons will be talking about that one for a while. 12 of 24 from the free throw line, 50% after starting the game with 5 in a row. Quagliano had 29 for his squad of their 51. Also in the scoring column, Waylon Bryant with 5 on the night, 2 from Tucker Miller off the bench. Also 2 from Isaiah Franklin from the free throw line, 3 from Brady Kelly, and 7 from Tevin Baker in the contest. We're going to take a look on the other side for the Sockies, as had a little trouble with some of the point totals, and I want to make sure we got them right. I don't think that is going to do it, though. Those total points aren't even close. Let's try it like this instead. There.
You want this one?
I want the one that
that's the halftime. Why don't you look at the final stats?
I want to see the final stats here. But, yeah, total points on the day. I had Carter Klatt for 14, Will Guthrie with 12, 10 for Peyton Apps, 4 points for Cooper Priest on the night, 3 from K. Tom Hava, 3 from Nate Scranton, 6 from Noah Gay on the night. Big off the bench was Noah Gay. Joel Clements played his butt off, and Noah Petty got in the ball game too and helped the Sockies out on their end of things. Sockies turned it over 20 times on the night and only caused 5 turnovers, But you know what? The free throw situation, they kept putting Kewanee at the free throw line, and the Flying Geese could not make free throws at the end of the game. They were 12 of 24 from the free throw line to end the contest, and the Sakis 8 of 14. And what's kind of interesting is the Sakis didn't get to the free throw line very much, but the difference is Kewanee couldn't make them at the end. And the Sakis saw Nate Scranton make a pass to Will Guthrie that we've been looking for. And, Coach, here's the one I like from Charlie. We haven't had a win like that in a while, and that's a good one.
Yeah, it was. The kids, boy, they kept fighting. They showed some resiliency throughout that second half. We'd fight back to get into it, and then we'd let them go on another little run, and we'd fight back. They never gave up. They showed a lot, like I said, a lot of courage, a lot of resiliency, executed on both ends of the floor. And, you know, when you do that, good things happen. So awful proud of them, awful excited for them. We talked about the excitement that we felt at the end of the game. That's got to be there in second one. We can't wait for the dramatic to happen, to be excited, be passionate about playing. So, like I said, awful proud of them, and get to play at 9:30 again tomorrow.
Hey, the late game has been okay to you here at this Western Holiday Basketball Tournament, and overtime games are the late one. If you're going to play late, you might as well stay late, and it's always good to get a win. Let's go back to the beginning of this game. You scored 16 points in the first quarter, Coach, and I think most days you'd take that probably any day of the week. But giving up 15, the defensive flow was not there for you, and you found that a little bit more on the defensive end of the second quarter.
Yeah, I think it took us a little bit to get adjusted to their speed. We'd seen some tape on them, but tape doesn't do justice to physicality or speed. So it took us a little bit to kind of get settled in on that defensive end, and I thought for the most part did an okay job for the remainder of the half. Understanding rotations, understanding just little things as closeouts, not closing out so hard that you make an average move a really good move, just with a bad technique. So. They shored that up a little bit. I thought we got our hands on several rebounds that just went through our hands. We didn't squeeze it. We didn't hold on to it and possess it. And then that 24, he's a
horse.
He's a man down there, and he showed for a while. He got almost every offensive rebound. Lucky for us that we put him in the line. He didn't capitalize on a lot of them. He made several, but. We got to find a way to make sure we get those rebounds and finish off defensive possessions. When they're working that hard to get back in the game, you don't want to have to guard any longer than you have to.
You win 52-51 in overtime, but realistically, you turned the ball over 20 times and only turned them over 5. And what it tells your team is we could have won this game by 15 points.
Yeah, our guards need to be better at decision-making with the ball in their hands against pressure. It'll come. I've got confidence in them, and that they'll continue to improve and be able to get out of their own way, and understand that there's not a game that's played with a guard, primarily a guard with the ball in his hands, the majority of the time that they play a game without a turnover. The best thing about a turnover is it stays there. It doesn't go with you to the next defensive possession. You can't let it affect the next 1, 2, or 3 trips. Because at that point, then you're just putting your team in you're playing a man down, basically, is what you're doing. So I thought we were down 2, and on the way to the locker room, Coach Cawthon and I were talking. We looked defeated. Several guys looked defeated, and I don't know if it was we've been fighting some sickness, and guys were having to play longer stretches of minutes because of the foul trouble, but I mean. I'm sure, I guess I'm maybe acted that way a little bit when I was a 17-year-old kid, understanding, you're not as tired as you really think you are, and that body's able to do a lot more than what you give it credit. So we got to find that next level of toughness to continue to stay sharp with our minds as well as physically.
Nate Scranton really came in tonight and proved once again he's very smart. He's not the quickest kid. He's not the best ball handler. He's just smart and tough.
Oh, and Nate, I knew it was in him. He is just a very headsy basketball player. There, the last play, they go to a trap, which worked perfectly for us because it put them in a scramble. Peyton did a nice job of finding Nate. Yeah, we had a play run, but as soon as the trap happens, the special's off, and you just go be a basketball player and make a basketball play. Not only did Nate make a great play, but Will had the intelligence to get to the 45 and get to the block and able to receive the pass in a scoring position where you just had to catch and score. And the ball went through the net, and he's, but the best part about that play was he still had to step to the line and make a free throw with 2 seconds left. And that's a lot of pressure when, never probably been there before. And so he stepped to the line, knocked the free throw down, and then we executed a defensive situation, keeping it out of Ten's hands, making somebody else try to make a play. So they executed on the fly.
Twice, actually, end-of-game situations. You kept the ball to Coagliano's hands once at the end of regulation, 2 seconds underneath their basket. I think he took the ball out. I'm not sure what the play was drawn up there, but it didn't work, as both times I think Cale Nelson actually took those last-second shots, and those are plays you have to execute on. You see a player like Coagliano who shoots 11 of 29 from the floor, 32 points on you tonight, and it's really just kind of a preview of a player you're going to see tomorrow, and Drake Hamill. You talk about guys that are a load. Not only can he score it like that, but he's also about 6'3".
Yeah, just makes it look so effortless, too. He at times looks like he's not interested, but we know that's not the case. We've been watching him for a lot of years play basketball here. But, yeah, Coagliano was a good player, very tough matchup for us, very explosive off the dribble. Knocked some shots, some pull-up threes from deep on us, even with a hand. So you got to kind of tip your cap to him on those those shots. And so we're going to have our hands full again tomorrow. We're going to have to be ready to go, and hopefully they'll come ready to play again.
You'll have to use that one thing that's a tremendous advantage for you. They've got 9 people on their team dressed right now with injuries and other things, and he basically plays 5 of them most of the time. You go a little deeper, that could be a good advantage for you.
Yeah, we're going to have to, especially on a long floor, and kids get a little bit more winded. There's a lot more hardwood out there than what they realize, and how much bigger the floor is to play. And so – yeah, you hate to see the injuries on any team, and especially a team with the caliber of West Hancock. But, we got to be ready to go regardless. They're going to have 5 guys in jerseys on the floor and that are really good basketball players that execute. We focus and take care of what we need to take care of, I have no doubt our guys will compete.
There's nothing Coach Tommy would like anymore for the 14th anniversary of his 30th birthday tomorrow than a win for the Sockies. And you'll stay up late again, Coach. As always, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Socky head coach Brad Tommy. Final on this one, a 52-51 win in overtime for the Sockies over the Kewanee Wethersfield Flying Geese. We thank you for joining us on Central Illinois Sports. We'll be back again. Well, not very long. We're just going to kick back in the chairs, take a little nap, and we'll be back with you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning as Brown County will be in action. Camp Point Central at 10:30 tomorrow. Liberty will play at 5 o'clock, and then we'll stay up late to bring you the Sockies at 9:30 again. You can catch them all right here on Central Illinois Sports. The only place to watch the Sockies when they head to the road is right here with Central Illinois Sports. For Jacob Hull, our cameraman throughout the day today, doing a great job for us. Jack alongside here. I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for tuning in as the Sockies win in overtime. It's been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.